Hello everyone! We are pleased to have you back here at the Coins Alert, your place to get your cryptocurrency fix. Ripple Van Winkle is your host for this event. I really hope that everyone is having a wonderful day. It is the 26th of May, and it is Sunday all day. Hopefully you will have a weekend with 3 days off. I am aware that we do have a short Memorial Day weekend here in the United States. Back on Monday, there was nothing wrong. I believe that there is a good chance that we will go to the casino quite early in the morning. Come back and relax. Perhaps it's the pool, but more importantly, 3-day weekends. To put the cherry on top of everything, they are a thing of beauty. In addition to the fact that it is a payday Friday, it is a 3-day weekend, and I am going to be busy all day Thursday and Friday of that week. Therefore, I only have to work for a total of 2 days per week. I am not irritated. There is a lot going on in the political sphere, and I am not upset about people listening to a lot of people listen to a lot of people. And cryptocurrency. As we are beginning to see, both candidates are ramping up their campaigns as the election in the United States is coming to a close. In November of this year, and thus has the potential to contribute significantly to the development of cryptocurrencies in the United States in the years to come, I have you covered in that regard. What are we going to discuss? The XRP. ETPs are in contrast to ETFs. We already have exchange-traded funds ETFs on the XRP ledger, according to a number of rumblings or stories that have been going around. We don't have any ETP as yet here. My intention is to tear it down. Without further ado, you are going to leave this video with a crystal clear comprehension of the distinction between the two, as well as an understanding of what there is currently available for XRPS coins. It's time to get started. In the same way as the markets appear, the total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies is $2,604 billion. At this moment, Bitcoin's 69,119 hours is flowing in at a rate of 28% over the course of the previous 24 hours. Ethereum is currently trading at $3,806, representing a 1.78% increase from its previous price. Rather unfazed by the announcement of the exchange-traded fund ETF, and a lot of you aren't either. The funny thing is that a lot of these Bitcoin maxes are so upset because they are so mad. There is an exchange-traded fund ETF for Ethereum, and you are aware that before Bitcoin, Ethereum communities were the best of friends. All of them were aiming their attacks at the XRP community. And now Bitcoin people who were angry with Ethereum and got an exchange-traded fund ETF have been retaliated against by all of the maxis. They were under the impression that Bitcoin was the one and only cryptocurrency, and that it will always be the one. However, I have some news for them. Ethereum is not going to be the last cryptocurrency to receive an exchange-traded fund ETF. You are going to meet Solana. You are going to see XRP. You are going to see baskets. You are going to see a wide variety of exchange-traded funds, ETFs, so those individuals had best fasten their seatbelts since they have a long voyage ahead of them, huge XRP free cents. As we move through the market, you are aware that over the past 24 hours, it has experienced a decline of almost 3%. Everything is going really well, and you should know that there are still some links up here. Herbs have increased by around 0.5%. For your information, I advise the group to come in at approximately $98.99, or you can call it $1. Well, it's up 20%. There's a lot of not too shabby there. You are going to take a look at these pricing right now, right? Prices like these are not going to be familiar to you. After 3 to 6 months have passed, this entire market is going to be completely different from what it was before. Once we receive this, I can't wait to get it. Ross Bright's sentence will be reduced to time served if Donald Trump is elected president, according to a promise made by Trump. He is already 11 years into his sentence. We are going to bring him back home. Take a look at the fact that Trump is elected. Will he bring him back to his house? Please keep in mind that Ross was the one who initiated the use of Bitcoin on the dark web. I believe that he was given a sentence, and I believe that he was given a term that was double, like a double life sentence or something crazy, for what he was doing with the you-know. I am a little tired of being present here. A look at Bitcoin and the dark web. It's true that there's a movie that's extremely wonderful out there. Ignore the fact that you did not notice it. Simply search for movies about Bitcoin. You will locate it. I believe the name of the place was Silk Road. They called it Silk Road, and it was a pretty wonderful movie. This is not a documentary. By any stretch of the imagination, it's a pretty wonderful movie. If you aren't familiar with the subject, you should definitely watch it. But it will explain to you what Silk Road was and what he was doing in the early days of the company, so that you can kind of comprehend the whole thing. Then, we are presented with this, and this is an intriguing situation. We'll begin with the meme coin Normie, which is said to have endured and investigated that is what caused the market capitalization to plummet from 40 million to 35,000. I mean, look at this, it's just meme coins. This is what takes place. Therefore, if you want to get cute, I inform you that we won't be going after the memes. You are willing to take a chance, and you are willing to go for the memes. You should go ahead and do it, since at the end of the day, it is not my money. You have ownership of it, but this is what we observe taking place. In my opinion, the danger is not worth taking. Are we aware of what the cryptocurrency markets are going to experience a surge in? Coins are familiar to us. In every coin in addition to that, the link AVAX HBAR XLM below the file point is going to be increased. Could you just exercise a little bit of patience? There is the most significant reason why people lose their patience. They want to make money quickly, but now is not the time to do so because we are so near to the beginning of this uber mega bullish bull run, and you are trying to cheat. Put in a cheat code and you will receive a small 2-month or 1-month fast forward. You are trying to get you to realize that you are doing this. Remain calm and take a seat. Take pleasure in the journey. Let me tell you this. I enjoy it. As soon as this begins, it is a lot of fun. Observing the meteoric rise of these cryptocurrencies is going to be a lot of fun for you. You are aware of 50, 80, and 200%. It is invigorating. I have participated in 2 of the bull runs. It is true that these are days of enchantment, and you can be sure that they will be remembered for all of time. Trump is able to decipher the snippet from the vote bank. A. Trump, Donald J. I have a really optimistic and open-minded attitude about Bitcoin enterprises and anything else that is associated with this emerging and verifying industry. I believe that our nation ought to be the leader in this field. This is the only option available. Scumbag Joe Biden, on the other hand, is the most despicable president in the annals of our nation's history, and he want to pass away. Slow and agonizing death, which is something that will never happen to me. Exactly right, as you are aware, Biden is a sufficient crypto the bank, and he is allowing, as you are aware of the individuals that he is enabling, forcefully put in control, or his people forcefully put in charge among these cryptocurrency enterprises based in the United States. There is no other contender. You are the victorious evil. You are a pioneer, and you will show others the way. In the same way that you did with Web 2.0, you move forward and become the leader in the field, and you end up getting all the money and all the firms that come over here because you have clear regulations and guidelines, or you end up losing. That's it, Mr. Trump. I'm not going to play against you. To be honest, I'm very sure that his stuff will still be able to fit me in. On YouTube, according to him, I will make certain that the blockchain technology and Bitcoin of the future will be developed in the United States. Let me get this straight. XRP is the coin of the bankers. It's Brad Garlinghouse, and he's a man representing the SCB. Observe the signs of the ripples. Today, we are able to offer a product to the market. That is the version 4 that we are releasing. Version 1.0 is the product that we released when we launched it, which is always an exciting period for a technology firm because it means that you are releasing a product. That product was introduced by us. We reached out to the market and went online after forming a partnership with one of the most prominent financial institutions in the Middle East. After that, we received a call from a very agitated banker from the Middle East who said, "Wait a minute. My financial dealings are visible to others. I do not want them to be able to view my financial dealings." When it comes to transactions, blockchain is a powerful technology that may be utilized to make use of a public ledger, but banks, would people be enthusiastic about the possibility of every single SCB transaction being written to a public ledger? I mean, if that were the case. The response is not yes. Indeed, I will tell you without a doubt. A description of the manner in which we have developed our technologies.